gotta find your people, the ones that make you feel all right, the kind you want to stay up with all night. You gotta find your people, the ones that make you feel whole. They won't leave your side when you lose control. The ones that don't let you lose your soul.
Isn't that the sweetest thing?
That is so sweet.
I know. You know, when I first heard this song, it was at practice, and Vic was playing it, or maybe it was Rowan, Tribelhorn, and I thought it was the most stupidest song ever.
Oh,
I was like, this is a ridiculous song, and Rowan's like, you have to find your people. I'm like, gross. And then I read this book.
Yes, you
called
did.
Find Your People.
Yeah.
And then I heard this song in the right mood. And I thought it was a very beautiful song.
It is a beautiful
So
song.
I apologize to anybody in this room that I may have said that to.
And then you passed that book down.
I did.
Yeah.
Have you read it?
I started
Probably
it.
not.
I'm not. No, I haven't.
That's sad.
Well, you know,
It's so
I'm
good.
a librarian. It's like, you think I have time to read? It's crazy.
Oh my goodness. What a day.
Look
Welcome
at
back
you.
to another episode of Coaching Caffeine and Comedy. I'm your host, Hayley Kobza.
And I'm Lena.
Today's going to be a great day.
It already is.
It's going to be so good.
It's amazing.
And let's not talk about that last episode.
Oh,
Everybody loved it. They loved the video that came along with it.
I think that's unnecessary.
I think we're still friends, right?
Well,
Like, does it bother you when I post those?
No, I mean, no,
People
why?
literally ask me, is she okay with you doing that?
I think you need to post your fails as well. Because you did have one of those.
I did have. I'm a little
Today.
disappointed in that person.
Yeah, he did
the
not
first
bring
time
it.
he's ever disappointed me.
Yeah, he's like,
and this is his last day in
Yeah.
McCook, and it's really sad.
Oh, it is?
It is. It's just so sad.
Yeah, he's like, boo, woo, woo. I was afraid.
Of Lena, come on. But today, it's Christmas Eve.
Sweet Mother of Moses and baby Jesus.
Yeah, so it's December 24th.
Yes, it's
It's Christmas Eve, and it's also National Eggnog Day. Bless the Lord for whoever made eggnog. What?
What?
No?
Gross. It's like cinnamon
Milk,
sour
creamed-
milk.
No.
It's cinnamony sour
No,
milk,
it's
actually.
so good. I could chug it,
Oh, I
Like
just
that?
threw up. That is so disgusting.
or I can whip it and put it in some coffee, or Amanda Sackett or Brandy Schmidt can latte it up for me.
What?
Are you?
Really?
Yes.
Okay, now maybe I could do that. If you barely, like a drop of eggnog.
But here
in some
recently, I think I'm
espresso.
allergic to eggs, so I can't really do it.
For God's
I know.
sakes.
It's gluten or it's eggs. It's one of the two. So I know it's tough.
Sweet mother.
I know, but
You could never be Amish.
you were very.
You're never going to be able to live with your Amish friends. The dream of you,
doing it.
yeah, you can't. You're not going to be able to homestead because you make and bake and you do all your own, and you got to be able to eat the eggs.
Be hard. I'd be like pounding my rice to get flour out of it.
I would love to know if any Amish people have the amount of allergies the rest of us do, or food intolerances.
This is a
as well.
solid question.
I
Have you guys
know.
ever thought about that? Yeah. Okay. Anyways, let's introduce these people.
Let's do it.
Okay. You can do it.
No, go ahead.
Okay. So we have two special people in studio today. What a gift that they're
Very
here
special.
on December 24th.
Oh, they stuck around for us.
I know, but here's the beautiful thing. We won't ever see them. We will see them again, but they're not coming back.
You don't know that. One of them said that before, probably.
And she's back. But they are moving on their next chapter of their life,
Yep.
and it's pretty cool. And so that's why we brought them here today.
So excited
so
to
they
hear
can
about
talk
it.
about their time here, their growth here. Of course, they're volleyball players. Go McCook Indians. So we have Rowan Tribelhorn.
Hi.
Cute. You're going to have to put that mic closer to your mouth. There you go.
Hello.
There, and Emerie Rios, also put the mic close to your mouth.
I feel like it's close enough.
Yeah.
They're
Hello,
actually very
everybody.
soft-spoken
They
individuals.
are so sweet. So sweet. And Emerie's like already been on the big screen here lately and done some pretty cool things.
Well, she is a pretty cool lady.
Yeah.
I mean, they both
Stop
are.
it.
I know. We've talked about Emerie on here before.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think I listened to it.
Probably not. It's when
She talked about really bad adopted athlete parents. I think
that's
Oh,
exactly
no, I-
that's
yeah, I did
exactly what was
listen
talked
to it,
about. Yeah.
Yes.
So what should we play a fun game with them? It's Christmas. Let's do some Christmas
I
trivia.
got it. Let's go.
Okay,
I already
go.
got the question.
Okay, go.
You got a timer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, timer.
Name the reindeer. Go.
Rudolph.
Cupid.
Dasher. Dancer. Prancer. Vixen. Comet. Cupid.
Oh, she's good.
She is good.
That's it.
How many are there?
Dawn.
Donner Blitzen.
Yeah.
I think they already say that.
No, they didn't. That was good. They
That was
did.
very good.
First Christmas song off the top of your head.
All I want for
Jingle bells.
Christmas is you. Oh,
Okay, sing it.
no.
We can acapella, ready?
Okay. I don't want a lot for Christmas.
They're getting into it.
There's just
Okay.
I don't care about the presents. No.
Present or present?
Presents.
Presents. Okay.
Underneath the Christmas tree.
There we go. Oh my gosh.
What?
She might have missed her calling.
Yes. Wow. Okay. How many names for Santa Claus? Go.
Old Saint Nick.
That's all.
Father Christmas. Ooh, you're not helping out.
I think you took the one I knew.
That's all I got.
I don't know if they're.
Saint Nick.
So they said that one.
Jolly
Nope.
Green Giant.
You just don't get to add adjectives in front of it. Just jolly old Saint Nick is not an
Yeah,
additional
that's
one
not-
to old Saint
Oh,
Nick.
it isn't? Okay.
No, but
All right. Another Christmas question.
what goes on the top of your tree?
What is that called?
Yours personally.
Yeah, yours personally.
It depends on the year.
Oh,
One year it was an angel.
Oh,
Another
okay.
year it was a star.
that's hard for me to get up there.
How tall's your tree?
You didn't get it? Nobody.
Oh, God.
Okay.
You've got to be kidding.
Dax got it.
She's the angel.
This
one.
is what a group. What a group.
We all were like,
They almost done.
I was too. I was very confused. Another.
What goes on the top of your tree?
My tree's a little too tall, so we never put anything up there.
Okay.
Oh.
What about Christmas traditions?
Do you want me to start?
Yep.
Well, okay. My mom is from Mexico, so my family actually does Christmas on Christmas Eve because that's when Hispanics celebrate it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you do anything on Christmas Day?
No.
Wow.
Oh,
Just
okay.
bask in the glory of all the goodies.
Yeah.
Amen.
And that sweet baby Jesus.
Okay.
You know, we make it a 2-day affair, and we do pretty much a full day of Christmas on Christmas Eve. We do Christmas Eve service, and then we go to my mom's house in Yuma, open all her presents, and wake up the next day, open our presents, go to my dad's mom's house, and open some more presents.
Fun.
Nice.
Okay. Let's get down to the nitty gritty.
Let's do.
Uh-oh.
Because this could be it as you're making it sound. That's where, yeah.
Well, no, I mean, it's like they're leaving, so they're not going to be students here
Yeah, I
anymore.
know.
Like they're flying into the other
Yeah.
part. They're
wants-
migrating.
Who wants to go first?
Emery.
Oh, of course.
Why McCook, Emery? What brought you here?
You. So if we rewind back,
Okay.
I was a freshman in college doing track. What year is that? 23? Yeah. And I was like, ooh, this isn't for me. My body hurts. I miss volleyball. So I was like, okay, research. So I looked in Region 9 because I knew NJC was in there, my hometown.
She's from Sterling.
Yeah,
Very
from
nice.
Sterling,
Fun
Colorado.
fact.
And I was like, I don't really want to go to NJC, but let's look in the region. So I saw the big M, clicked on it, and I was like, McCook, like, where is this at? And I emailed COPSA, and from there, I was like, this is it for me. So
Awesome. Good job, Cobes.
Thanks. Rowan, how'd you get here?
You know, I got a text message, and I responded, and then so I actually only went on 2 visits out of high school. Went to North Platte, and then I came here. Almost didn't come here because it was an awful, like the weather was so bad. It was so cold.
Oh, that's not even my fault.
No,
That's what you're going to base your decision off
no,
of?
of
though?
course not.
Okay.
But, like,
continue.
I was like, North Platte's pretty good, you know, nice dorms. But then I came, and Hannah showed me around, and she was really cool. Didn't know she was leaving, but
That's what she
no, just let me get there. And then talked to you, and then I left, and I kind of couldn't get it out of my head, and I didn't want to go anywhere else, and I was like, I think I'm just going to commit. And so
You
I
decided
did.
to come here.
Yeah, and I'm glad I did. Because
agree.
almost didn't come on the visit, and then Yep, ended up being the best decision. So
That's awesome.
yeah,
So where are we going from here?
I'll start.
yeah.
Home. I'm going back to Sterling. I'm doing my degree in business, my bachelor's through Bellevue.
So right now, Emerie is doing her bachelor's classes and junior college courses.
Yeah. But the junior college class is just for fun because I've already graduated with my associates.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so doing my bachelor's online. I'll graduate May 2025 with my bachelor's.
Like in a few months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wowzers.
Yeah. And then I'm
Outstanding.
starting Pilates training in February.
Good for you.
Yeah. So the goal is to have my own Pilates studio, but we'll see.
And she
Very
recently just met with Katie Farrell.
Yeah, I did last week.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
That's so awesome.
Yeah,
Very
she
good.
was so
Lena and I
cool.
tried Pilates once.
Yeah, Katie actually mentioned you.
I'm glad you pointed to Kobzo.
I'm going to find those videos. I still have them
I bet you do.
with that machine.
Yeah, and we had to like angle up. Like we had to
It
go
was,
from here
yeah,
to
it
there.
was uncomfortable.
Yeah.
There's a guy in here. Yeah. Emerie. Awesome.
Don't consider Dax.
But Emerie wants to come back here one day to the state, to the McCook.
You want to come back to McCook?
yeah, I wouldn't mind coaching, honestly. I'm not ready to let it go completely. So
Very good.
It's pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, that's awesome.
Rowan, where are you going?
I actually just committed to Adams State University about 30 minutes ago. So yeah, that's super exciting.
Fresh off the press news.
Yeah. Yep.
So new.
First one's hearing it.
Where's that at?
Alamosa, Colorado.
Beautiful town.
Yeah.
I've
Yep.
never
Absolutely gorgeous.
Never heard of it.
No, it's cute. It's in southwestern Colorado.
And she's going to play volleyball.
Yep.
And
Very
what,
good.
what degree are
Volleyball.
you going to pursue?
Marketing and photography. It's kind of like a combined, it's a cool degree path. I'm really excited for it actually, but I want to be a photographer, so that's kind of what I'm doing.
Very good.
Speaking of photography, you took a photo. I can't find it anywhere last year of Tracer. Please tell me you still have that like on your computer
Yeah.
somewhere.
Probably. I have it's all on that same SD card, so I can find that.
Yeah. Could you send that to me?
Of course.
It's like the most beautiful photo. And I was trying to find it the other day and I could not find it.
I was supposed to take a
gonna
picture
give
of
it
your
to him
kids.
for Christmas.
Yeah, and those are really cute too. And we should do that.
Yeah.
When do you have time? When do you leave? Tomorrow.
All week.
Yep.
Yeah.
All week. Yeah.
Oh, Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Yeah. We need to do that.
Yeah, I have my
Let's
camera.
try to make that work.
Okay.
What are some of your guys' best memories of living in McCook? And I want to be specific about a couple different things. One about your volleyball experience, and then another about the community,
Okay.
and then the community as a whole, and then third, a specific part of the community, whether it's like a restaurant or a place you went to a lot, if it was
Yeah.
something like that.
I'll start. Okay, volleyball. There's a few, but
If you
that
steal
I
mine, I'm gonna be mad.
don't
Go
know
ahead.
if I might steal it. First one's pretty recent. At least it's from this past season when we had a run for 15 minutes straight with a 25-pound weight.
Talking the
We had
whole
to talk
time.
the whole time because we played a game where she took a timeout and had to tell us to talk on the court.
I don't know. When she refers to she, I'm thinking she means
You're talking Cobza,
Vic or
right?
Evie.
Sorry, let me specify.
No one reached out.
Gobza.
No one called 911. You guys didn't text me and say, like, is she on her meds?
Yep.
Like, what's going on?
That was a good one.
So yeah, that one was one I remember, like a lot of fun.
Okay,
I think
you
we were laughing the
ran.
whole time.
Yeah, we were laughing.
You ran for 15 minutes straight
Yeah, so
with carrying 25 pounds. Like, was
like holding it like a baby,
however
like a
we
child.
wanted.
Yeah,
We could've-
Okay.
we
yeah.
could shift it around. But let me put this image into your head for you. So you start in the gym, in our big old gym.
yes.
We set up 2 courts for practice. So we started on the first court, ran around the first court onto the second court, around the second court, back to the first court, up the stairs.
No, you didn't.
Back
Down the stairs and again.
I literally just felt my back tweak when you guys said that. When you said you had to go up the stairs. What was
She forgot the other half of that. They had to talk.
Yeah.
Oh,
we
yeah,
had to
no, they
talk
said that. They said talk, yeah.
Which was
the whole
It was
time.
really
the whole
funny.
time. And they had coaches spread out in different
I bet
parts.
they did, so
they
you
made
couldn't
sure you
walk.
were.
Yeah.
because Tracer and I don't like when people cheat. If they don't touch the line or they don't go all the way to the corner. So we were post it up. So they had like,
I would have loved to have known like how many steps you got in that.
Yeah.
Did anyone?
I don't even know how many.
I don't know.
Oh,
I mean, me
my-
just watching, my watch was going off.
Yeah, I'm sure. You're like, and I'm done
Yep.
for the day.
Finished my stand goal.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Fun memory.
What are some of the things we were talking about? We were counting.
We were counting to 100.
Yeah.
Then we
And then
counted
backwards,
backwards.
and then by
we
twos.
By twos, fours,
Fours.
6, 8, 10. And then we did the ABCs. And then we
we
tried
were
to go,
naming colors.
we tried to go backwards with the ABCs.
Ooh, that
but
was
that
too
didn't
hard.
work. Yeah. The most random things. We were running out of things to
Some
talk
people
about.
were talking to themselves. Others conversations.
Some people were-
It was great.
Oh
talking
my
in
goodness.
different languages.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Anything to get by.
Yes.
But yeah.
That's a good lesson for people to learn.
Yeah.
Yeah, we never had that conversation again about talking.
I can only
Kind of.
imagine. Did anybody quit?
No,
Direct-
not after
after
that, no.
No.
Everyone was locked in by then.
I meant like in the 15 minutes. Did anyone be like, freak out?
I
wow,
think
that's
It would
outstanding.
have been worse.
Worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You would have been packing up if you did, right?
yeah.
You would have been like, yikes. Very good. Good story.
Yeah.
Okay.
that was
good.
one.
Oh, that was volleyball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to share
Volleyball.
your volleyball first?
I don't know if I have a specific one. My broad memories are just all the times she made us run, and then how we could just laugh
About it
afterwards.
after?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like that's so funny. Like well, at least personally, never held anything against her. You know,
No.
like which is nice. I was never mad at her after she
Yeah.
made us run 8:20
So what
minutes
do
in a
you-
row.
How many was that for?
I think 4 was the
4.
max. we
What is
did.
the difference in you being that way compared to somebody else? Like, what do you think makes that what you chose to do to like laugh it off? Because a lot of people would just be pissed off
I think
and talk trash.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And bring.
Yeah.
Why were you able to laugh it off?
Great
I think
question.
it's like I have respect for her, and I know she respects us and wants the best for us, and we're obviously running for a reason. She's not just gonna make us
Run for fun.
run for
like,
no
it's
reason. So it's like
always
yeah,
very
we
good.
yeah
I'm
we
all for
deserve
great.
that.
Yeah.
So
Whoa.
and then
Deserve
it's
is
just
great.
depends on what we did.
It's like all a way to like make us better.
Yeah,
I feel like you have to look at it in a, what's the word? Optimistic
Yeah.
way.
Were your parents hard on you? Both of you?
Yes.
yeah, high standards.
Yeah.
I think.
Very high.
I think that might be part of the difference because I think if you came from an environment where the bar was set low and then you come to this,
Yeah, for sure.
yikes, it's not probably going to go so well for you. I think we both know that, man.
And I've told Kobza, she reminds me a lot of my mom. So, very. Am I allowed to cuss on here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's explicit.
I said she's like a badass lady, like my mom.
There
Look
you
at
go.
that.
There you go. Yeah, that's all right. Yeah. Nice. Okay, now community
Community
As
as a
whole.
broad, yeah, as
as a whole.
What comes to my mind is just, I think during this preseason, we had some struggles, and I think it was just a little bit of a rough start, and just the amount of people that reached out and like made their support known to us, or after a good game and someone acknowledged our like effort and brought us a gift or brought us baskets during preseason, or like you inviting us to your house. It's so apparent that the community cares so much and
Yeah.
like aren't afraid to make it known.
I also agree with that. Like you can tell the community like loves the volleyball team, supports the volleyball team. Anytime we would help volunteer with anything, like we always had people being like, "You girls are like amazing. Like thank you so much." Like you could tell that
Yeah.
like we were more than just volleyball players to the community.
sure.
And the amount of support that we get at our games is just
Yeah, crazy.
like heartwarming.
Yeah.
It's fun to see.
And there was one game, it might have been after sophomore night. I went to dinner with my family and this like older lady comes up to me and she's like, "Are you number 4 on the volleyball team?" And I was like,
No
"Yeah, I am."
way.
And she was like, "I just wanted to tell you like really good game tonight. Like you did awesome." And I was like,
Oh
my
my
heart, like,
gosh.
yeah, it was
That is so
amazing.
sweet.
Yeah.
That is very sweet. Oh. When you were talking about struggles at the beginning, and I know this is Christmas Eve, so we want to keep it like light and everything. But what is for example, for someone who's not familiar with college athletics and they don't
Yeah.
understand like what a team can go through, what were some things that you guys were going through that people became aware of?
Yeah. So Our season starts out pretty.
Oh, the throat gurgles. I swear, it's the moment we're digging.
I don't know.
It's Cobes.
It was me. I'm
Always,
sorry.
always.
I don't know what happens there.
Always Cobes up.
Wash it down.
Yeah. Probably had an egg in my drink or something.
Anyways, our season starts out pretty intense. We start with 2 weeks of preseason, and we have 2-a-days, 2 practices a day with a workout somewhere in there as well. And just going from that, especially if you didn't really push yourself during the summer, just going from that into 2 weeks of hell, for lack of better words, can be really tough, especially coming out of high school where you might not have been pushed that hard. And just having those super high expectations, it can just do a lot to you mentally, especially like on top of moving away from home and being in a new place with people you've never met. It's just a lot of change, and some people were struggling to adjust to that. And then we had injuries and just whatever else, and I think it was getting to a lot of us, and so just having that support was really needed at that time so we can make it through. Honestly.
Well, I don't think a lot of people even realize, one, I mean, volleyball is a very short like for you guys when you're coming back, it's a shorter preseason, or I guess preparing for your season. And then if you we're at junior college, it's a lot of first and second year individuals. And if you're that first year, that whole change thing and like what you're talking about,
It's quick.
yes, it's the emotional change of leaving your family, and then it's the physical change of what Cobza puts you through on a
Exactly.
daily basis. So yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Is that the same community? Did you both answer that one?
Yeah.
Community. Okay. What's the one place that felt like home for you, or a place that you guys went to a lot, and maybe it's different for both of you?
It's probably
Yeah, we
the
probably
same
have the
for
same
both.
one.
Should we? I'll
Three,
count
yeah.
down. 3, 2, 1.
McCarty House. Oh,
Oh, okay. You, same, kind of the same thing.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say the church.
Yeah.
So both.
yeah.
McCook Christian and McCarty's.
Very good. Outstanding.
I really thought we had that one.
I just, it was,
It started with an M. They both kind of started with, yeah.
Are we explaining those, or are you just leaving it at that?
You can start.
you explain yours and then
Okay.
Emerie can explain hers.
So the McCartys host a small group, and I think it started the year before we got here. Is that true? Yeah. And it's awesome. You go there and you just, I don't know, it's like a different world. Like you just become so comfortable. You bond with everyone. I don't know. It's just no judgment and so much peace. Like everyone just goes out there and it's just a sense of relaxation and get to get closer with other people that you might not regularly talk to, and also learn about God and yourself. And it was a great place to be able to learn and grow.
Yeah. Mine was the church. Growing up, I didn't really go to church regularly, so there wasn't like a church I was like, oh, I love this place. Like, this place feels like home. So the first time I stepped foot into McCook Christian, I should say before I stepped foot, I was a little nervous. I was like, oh, I don't really go to church, I don't know how this is going to go. And the first time I went in there, I fell in love and I felt so welcome. And after that, I wanted to always be there. Like, it was something I look forward to every week. So, yeah.
Do you have a church that you'll go to when you leave? Or is that
Still
gonna
on
be-
the hunt
Okay,
for one.
good.
It's, a little more difficult in Sterling. We have a lot of churches, but I haven't found one I liked yet. We've tried a few out, so.
Got it.
Let me see if this will work. See if this will play. Why? Do you hear that?
No.
The gurgling in my stomach thing? Okay.
Nope.
Hold on.
Baptism is a
Can't watch
outward
this.
symbol of something that has happened, of a transformed life on the inside. And so we get to celebrate with Emerie today. Before she's baptized, I want you to hear just a little bit of her story.
My name's Emerie Rios. I'm from Sterling, Colorado, and I'm currently here because I committed here to play volleyball at the college. Before I got here, I was kind of, not like an angry person, but I wasn't always walking with grace. Praying was always a huge part of my life growing up, but not someone, I guess I would say, that was comfortable, like, expressing that. I didn't really go to church regularly. I didn't really attend small groups, stuff like that. I started coming here and going regularly, and I would text my mom and I'd be like, this is what we talked about in church today. Like, this is what we talked about in small group today. Like, when I come home, like, we should find a church and start going regularly because I love the person I am and the way I feel when Christ is the center of it. So Coach Kobza, that lady, she's a fiery lady, but she is one who grace and love flows out of her. I'd come into her office and she'd be like, oh, like, how was small group? What'd you guys talk about? And I'd give her the rundown, and with her, we would just have so many, like, deep, heartfelt talks about Christ that she was just the person I wanted to do this with. This is where my faith has grown the most, and I want to get baptized because I want to feel like this, I can call this place home kind of thing. I think it's a way of showing that Christ is, like, within me, and I want people to see me, if I even walk by them, and be like, that girl, like, is so Christ-like. Like, there is Christ in her life, and you can tell, kind of thing. So
I'm, like, gonna cry.
I need you to do that because that was me. It's hard. Beautiful though, right?
Oh gosh.
Yeah. I did not want to cry out here. Here I am crying.
My head hurt so bad from swallowing all the tears I had. I told Liz, like, I think I have a headache.
My head hurt from not swallowing the tears. They were flowing.
Thank goodness I couldn't see you guys. Did you glance at them? No way.
I
No
looked
way.
down the whole time. I couldn't even look at you.
Me, I was trying to make jokes. You know, I was like, you look cute in your glasses. And then you started talking, and I said, I can't look at this anymore because it's hurting my heart. Yeah. So that was really cool. I shared that because, you know, she said that, you know, McCook Christian was her home, and it was kind of an important thing. Aylin, right? What do you guys call her?
Rat?
Rat. She's calling right now.
She knows you're talking about the church.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. So kind of a cool thing.
Incredible thing. And
Yeah.
I think most people listening don't think of individuals going off to college as getting so rooted in their faith. And it's such a beautiful thing to know that that's where some people find it, you know, and others often drift away. Like, so it's beautiful that, yeah. Wow.
If you could give your guys' self some advice 2 years ago, like if you could give yourself advice 2 years ago, what would it be?
Ooh,
I know mine.
you go.
I'm such an anxious person, so something I have started telling myself is just, it's all going to work out. And I think now it's turned into God has a plan, you know, like God has a plan, and it's might not look how you want it to look or how you think it should, but it's all going to work out. And I think if I just knew that deep in my heart, then I would have worried a lot less. So.
Yeah. I guess I kind of agree with that. I'm a control freak. Well, was 2 years ago. Bad. Like, I wanted to be in control of everything, and I did it. Tried to do everything in my power to be in control of things. So I think now I would have told myself, the words that stick with me the most is give it to God anytime. I'm trying to think. My mom told me that like a year ago, coming back here from winter break, actually, because I had no idea what I was going to do, and I was so stressed, and I was trying to control everything around me. And my mom was like, give it to God. And after that, I was like, you're right. You know?
So beautiful.
Yeah.
What would you say to somebody who's thinking about being a college athlete but doesn't think they can do it? Like, what would be your words of advice?
I don't know. I think just knowing that it is going to be hard, but it's all worth it. And I think sports really allow us to find some of our best friendships because you go through so much together, and going through the hard together makes it easier. And like just knowing it's going to be hard, but you can do hard things. I don't know.
I was going to say, that's Rowan's quote. We can do hard things all the time. And that's a college sport is like a full-time job. Like you have to be very committed in order to do it. So
What about favorite teacher, like or a class that you really enjoyed while you were here?
I loved Mr. B in the biology class. That was so fun. He's a great
Robert
teacher.
Bogardus.
Mr. Bogardus. Yeah, I've
That's
heard great things about him. Yeah.
What about you?
Oh, probably Tyler Esch.
Yeah.
I have a class with her, marriage and family. Like I was put into the most randomest classes this semester. I have 2 with Jo, the baseball coach, and then the other one is with Tyler Esch, and she is just so genuine, cutest little human.
Yeah, she's a sweet lady.
And her class is actually very interesting. I've learned a lot.
Good. Awesome. Yeah. Okay. Should we ask them a few questions?
Yeah, go ahead.
Do you guys read anything? What's like most book you've recently read? I know you read.
Yeah. I
Okay.
don't read as much as I should, but the book that I was obsessed with, I read it last semester, was Fourth Wing. You guys heard of that one?
No.
It's
I don't think so.
It's
No.
fiction.
Okay.
And it's about like dragons and stuff. It's really
I
cool.
could definitely see you with
Yeah.
some dragons.
Yeah.
Is it like a love story?
Is it a series?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm getting into the second one. What was your question?
Was it like a love story? Or is it just dragons, like
Think
real
like
dragons that speak?
Hunger Games.
Okay.
And Harry Potter kind of mix.
Okay. Okay.
So they have
Fun.
to like go through this training and stuff, and then they get like paired with a dragon, and then it like can only speak to them like through their mind. And then so it's about like relationships and also war and stuff. So it was really good.
Those are really popular. That's
Yeah,
a good
those-
book.
yeah.
That's a good series.
What about you?
Smut.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know people like that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What's the most recent
Yeah.
one you read?
It was actually Before I Let You Go by Kennedy Ryan. Very
okay.
smutty. Very good.
There's nothing
It's like
wrong
a-
with a good love story.
No.
But
There
like
is nothing
that's all I'll read. Like
Oh, okay.
It's
I don't know if
okay.
you guys are like Colleen Hoover fans, which I know not everyone is, but
I've only read one.
I love her books. I have
love
read
her
almost
books
every
too.
single
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
They're all just so good.
I think
Love love
there's.
stories.
I don't think you can really call like what you're reading smut. I mean, they can get a little racy.
Yeah.
But there's a story there. Like there's some others that's like
It's just a little bit added sprinkle to a Hallmark movie.
Yeah, basically.
okay. It's more of like it's more of than a sprinkle. I think it's more of like a underwater dip.
It's the cold foam?
Hold them underwater for a while, then bring them out, and then put them underwater again. We're not just sprinkling
Sprinkles?
It's like an ocean of
Oh, okay. Okay.
love.
What about
Anyway.
you? What have you been reading lately? I can't wait. What a different genre.
What am I reading right now?
What are you reading?
I don't know. Totally. I did start the book you gave me.
Okay. It's pretty good.
It is really good, but I feel like I need to be home. Like I've had it at school, and I'm like, I need to take this home.
Yeah. And you need
I
to break
listened
out
to-
a highlighter.
Yes, that's
yeah.
where I'm at with it. So I'm like, I need to put this is like Christmas break one. I listened to 2 at school, and now I can't think of the names of them, but they were like very like murder mystery ish. There wasn't a lot of like, and I can't think of them right now, but they were really good.
I'm doing the 5 love languages.
Have you not done it before?
No, I haven't.
Really?
And now I think I'm going to give that book to everybody.
yes.
Everybody. Yes.
I think it should be a requirement.
Before you get married.
100%.
Yes.
And then you and your partner, like you read it, your partner read it, and then you got to talk about it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
For sure.
Can we name our top?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like what is your
Our
love
love
language? Yeah.
Oh, what is yours?
Yeah.
Yeah, like what's everyone's?
Yeah.
Acts of service, 100% acts
really?
of service.
Mine's
It's at the
the
bottom of mine.
words of
Affirmation.
Of
So is
affirmation.
mine.
Okay.
Oh,
Mine's
God.
quality time. Emery actually helped me figure that out,
Yes.
but
And like, I would be
Wait,
interested.
have you read it?
No.
we
No?
just
You just
my
did the
mom is
test?
super into it.
Okay.
But so I've always talked about it with
And
her,
we
and we
always
talk about it. Yeah,
for some reason. Yeah.
So
So I would be interested to know, because it's just like the other book where you learn your the things about you, like if you're-
personality?
Yes. I would be interested to know if it changes as you're married, because when you just said quality time, I think that might be where I'm at now. But when I read it before, it was acts of service. I wonder if it changes.
Very well could be.
You know what I mean?
does,
I don't.
Yeah. I
because
mean, what I thought mine was very well could have been it. I don't know.
what do you think yours was?
The gifting one.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. But that one's a close second.
Yes, I agree.
But that's
a close
something you're
second.
really good at.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that means that's what's important to you, or does it a little bit?
Right. I mean, the book is really good.
Yeah.
But
I
then
need to reread that.
and
I think I
right
still
now
have
is talking about just your children too, and knowing if your children are acting up, it's probably because you don't know what their love language is.
And
And so,
sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, go. But so, yeah, on that, now I want to know what my kids' are, but they don't have the test for, they're that small.
But I think you're really spot on in being aware of the people, the closest people around you, of knowing what theirs is.
So I think I'm going to make the volleyball team do it next year.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yep.
Another thing I like about it is it's also how you're hurt the most. So like
Yep.
words is not mine, but it is Emerie's, or it's high on Emerie's list. And so I have to be really
Careful
with my words because I know they hurt her when sometimes it's just
Yeah, you don't think about it because
for
it doesn't
sure.
phase you.
Yeah.
Or you don't
Totally
even give the words that she needs to hear.
yeah.
Oh.
So
That's where
I think
I
that's
am.
a good side of it that a lot of people don't think about is that's how you're hurt.
But I don't have
100%.
feelings, so it's fine, Lena. Don't have feelings. Yep. So that's okay.
She's toughening up. It's just
What about TV shows?
Ooh. Not watching
It's
anything
not a
right
TV
now.
show, Queen. I just finished. Oh, this was actually Thanksgiving break. I finished Tell Me Lies on Hulu.
Nope.
You guys wouldn't be into it. It's like my romantic smut,
tell me.
but
why
like
is it-
Hallmark.
Okay.
Fantasy.
Lena would like it.
I've never heard of it. I
Me either.
don't think I would. I would. I mean, I'm willing to
Yeah.
gamble on it, but
Yeah, I don't
Tell
know.
Me
They're like
Lies.
college
Tell Me
kids. I don't know
Lies.
how much you did.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
no.
like the one show that Lena said I was 16. So
said what?
Outer Banks. And you're like, oh, what are you, 14?
it is good.
It's great.
That was
No?
also another one.
I
Okay.
kind of fell off, you know.
Oh, okay.
I didn't finish it.
No?
Outer Banks. You didn't?
No.
I think Emery and I could be some,
I hear you.
we could be friends.
Yes.
We are friends. I thought.
Yeah, we
Yes.
are
Okay.
friends. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. Don't forget it.
Family.
Exactly.
What about you? Show?
Just started watching Blacklist.
Yes.
So good. Yes.
So good.
Die.
Yes, yes.
Wow.
Until about like the 4th season.
Oh, really? When I saw there was 10 seasons, I was like, Jake, buckle up,
Yeah.
buddy. We're in it for the long haul.
It's so good.
So good.
Blacklist?
Yes. I don't know
Add
how
it to
long.
the list.
Yeah.
I'll add it.
Super
Yeah.
good.
Well, okay, Blacklist. Our next guest and I, we have a similarity of what we've been watching. Land Man.
What?
What?
Who?
Land Man. We'll
Land-
talk about
Okay.
it in the next episode.
And
So
Meat
good.
Eater.
That's
Okay, Jake was way into Meat Eater, and I was like, this is lame-o blamo. I want to burn the TV. It's awful. And then there was one episode, I just got sucked in. He was like cooking all
This is
this
it.
weird stuff, and I was like,
I was gonna say, isn't it a hunting cooking show or something?
yes. And I'm
Fun. That's
yeah,
definitely
when-
something I want to watch.
When he made a jackrabbit edible, I was like, sign me up. I'm game. I want to live off the land forever. Yeah. It's awesome. Mm-hmm. So someday we're going to have to, I mean, now with the election, corporate America is going to crumble, my friends. There's not going to be so much processed food. You're going to have to go.
Making your own food.
Yep.
Better find me a hunter.
Exactly.
Okay, and since it's Christmas Eve, what's the best gift that you got for somebody?
Oh, for somebody, not from somebody.
For somebody. They probably won't listen to this till after Christmas, so.
Gotten many gifts yet?
Oh, okay.
In your lifetime, though, not even this year.
Ooh, okay,
Like, what's
yeah.
a really great gift you've gotten somebody over the years?
Let me think.
Sorry. I wish she could make more noise in the background, but it's just.
This is a hard age because I feel like
You know what? That's
growing up it
probably
was
true.
never really,
Maybe a homemade card with your handprint as the Santa sleigh.
Exactly. Like, I can't think of anything.
And Santa sits on the thumb and the no.
Never seen that.
I'll send you guys a picture.
Okay, well, since they have nothing, you want to know what Letty asked for?
Yes.
We went through this twice at the doctor's office today when she was getting her stitches out. A fake nose.
I heard about this at preschool.
This is like her number one thing that she wants.
Yeah, they
and I
were-
thought maybe it was a joke. So when she went and saw Santa, AKA
No, Santa.
Santa.
Yes, or
When she
jolly old
saw
Saint
Santa.
Nick. Yes, or jolly old Saint Nick. That's what we're going
and
to do.
I was hoping when he asked that she would come up with something else, but it was a fake nose and a Army Polly Pocket. So
Wait, there's such things as
No,
Army?
no, there's not like any of those things. A fake nose.
Okay, so preschool was really concerned that she had like a nose complex and she wanted a nose job. But then they figured out that she wanted like a fake
Nose.
Yeah.
Like to put on. I'm confused.
Yeah.
Me too.
What's
Yeah,
this
so
like stemming from?
I don't know. So we
Yes.
talked to her about it. I'm like, okay, Lenny.
Intervention.
And she's like, well, this nose itches. So if I put on a different nose, it won't itch.
What a thinker
girl.
that one
Fair
is. Yeah.
I never
And I don't
thought of
know
that.
if anybody's ever looked for fake noses, but Santa's got a really hard job ahead of him.
Well, it sounds to me like he just needs to get his life together and put a little time into it.
Because she wants perfect pink.
Yeah. I feel like theater department somewhere would be able to help. Something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Lena? Best gift you've ever given?
I got Jake before we were married, a cologne that I had engraved,
Oh,
and he has kept the bottle
that's
for
pretty cool.
17 years.
Wow. That's beautiful.
Yeah. It's empty, but it's still engraved.
That's still cool, though.
Yeah, he
Okay.
loves it.
And somebody you're thankful for? Rowan.
One person?
You can be thankful for so many people, but today, in this moment, who are you thankful for?
I'm thankful for you. Okay,
Probably
because well, here, because without her, I wouldn't have met you. Okay,
Okay.
so
That's good.
That's not
That's
why.
without
so
Kobza, I don't know where I'd be, honestly.
That's so
Because
true.
yeah, so you, and
Rowan.
that's very genuine.
Yeah.
I know I sound a little joking, but that's genuine.
Thanks,
You know?
Ro.
I agree. I'm not trying to be a copycat. This has been on my mind for a while, ever since the second I knew I had to leave, because the semester went by really fast. You, 100%.
Thanks,
Wouldn't be
Emerie.
who I am without you.
Amen. I second that.
And you too, Lena. I promise we're not leaving
You're
you
cool
out.
too.
Don't. Like a lot of times I would dump myself in, but I don't want to take away from the beauty of what you're genuinely saying. So don't even, and especially with friendship and opportunity, those two things that are just, were provided solely by her. And so that's a beautiful thing.
Genuinely,
Yes, genuinely. Yeah. Go ahead. I don't want to follow that. It's just awkward.
I'm going to say the McCartys. Because I think they're just
they
a huge part of the chapter when all of these girls were here at McCook, and the ones that gave the time and like gave their time and listened and like took it in. I just huge thank you to them. I know they're busy. I mean, they're so busy, but they give their time and open up their home and do it with open arms. So definitely the McCartys.
Yeah.
And it's really cool as a coach to see like when they first started doing that. And I feel as if it all kind of it all really stems from you. From me, I think that's how this whole thing began. Like you took me to church. Yeah. And then they all started to come too.
Yep. Yikes. This one's tough today, people. Oh, yeah.
Anywho's, yeah. And so after that, it's like seeing the groups of girls that like really take it is pretty cool. So it's interesting to see who's going to be the next group.
100%.
Yeah.
And I think for you guys to have had the opportunity with Kobza as a mom or McCarty's as parents, that when you become parents and you see how busy you are as a parent, that then people who allow themselves to bring in other kids into their family and into their time, because in my opinion, giving of your time is one of the most valuable things you can do. And to spread that amongst other people that not just you share in your own home is a really incredible thing. So you guys have been blessed to have a lot of people who've been willing to do that for you. And it's a lot because of who you are and what you bring. So thank you for being those people that others want to share themselves with. Holy crankers. She's ready to cut us out. That's not true. It's like being on stage when they're accepting their award.
I know.
Play the music. It's time to go.
Anyways. All right.
All right.
Thanks to Wild Ass Soap.
What?
Thanks to Wild Ass Soap.
Oh, I did not. That's not what
That's not
I
what you
heard.
heard?
That is not,
Not what you
I
heard?
heard. No.
My gosh.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just emotional. All right. Thanks to Wild Ass Soap for their sponsorship. And thank you for everyone for listening to another episode of Coaching, Caffeine, and Comedy. Thank you, girls.
Thanks for having us.
Wish you nothing but the best.
Yes.
I'm Hayley.
I'm Lena.
You gotta find your people, the ones that get the joke, who understand what you're saying before a word is spoke. You gotta find your people, to put the needle in the groove, you're together, you got nothing to prove.